Hi, welcome to another Valueinnova short video. This time I will talk to you about the Lean-Agile Prism. My name is Masa K Maeda. I am the founder and principal consultant. At a previous video I mentioned that quality is the successful delivery of the expected value, where successful means that there is positive economic impact. And I mentioned that value is gaining a benefit that is tangible, for example being paid for something, or intangible, such as, well, I had a really good time as a result of something else. So let's get into topic. Let's say we had two companies that are entirely new. They are so new we know absolutely nothing about them. They develop competitive products and we want to decide which one we will buy. These two products offer the same features and the same quality. Which one will you buy? I have asked this question to many people, hundreds of people, and there's always two answers that are put on the table. One of them is I will purchase the one that I like best, and the other one is I will purchase the cheaper one. Now, if I ask people who say that they will buy the cheaper one, is, well, let's say that the cheaper one is not the one that you like best. Will you be willing to sacrifice cost for looks? Meaning, how about, waiting 2 or 3 paychecks to be able to save the money so that you can buy the one that you like best? And most people say yes. Only a few remain who stick to the idea of just buying the cheapest one. And then I ask them, well, let's say you buy that one. Will you have in the back of your mind something tickling you and telling you, wow, it would have been nice to purchase the one that I like best? And most of them say yes. So what this means is that there's only a minority who will still stick to just the cheaper one and wouldn't feel bad about it. And there's a large percentage of people who give a lot more importance to looks than price. So what this means is that one of these two companies actually goes about doing innovation to create a better looking product, then they have a higher competitive advantage. And this is something very important to think about. Now, let's say that we have, again, two new companies. Same thing, we know nothing about them. There's nothing external to influence our purchase decision other than just the products themselves. And these two products offer the same features and the same quality, just as in the previous part of the exercise, but in this case the price is the same and both of them are equally attractive, so that people are having a really hard time deciding which one to buy. And some people have told me, well, it looks like this is just a matter of flipping a coin. So let's say this is the case. And let's say that for the first time in the history of consumer electronics, both companies sold the exact same number of units. Because the price is the same, then the same amount of money came into these companies. But let's say that one of them actually performed innovation towards the way they design, the way they manufacture, the way they distribute, etc., their product. Then there's a chance that their costs were lower, which means this company as a business was actually more successful. And if we go even further, the next product developed might be even better looking than the competitor. The costs might be even lower. They might be able to actually put the product on the market more quickly, etc. I mean, this doesn't mean that it's exactly what is going to happen, but there's a higher likelihood of that happening. And this is where the Lean-Agile Prism comes into play. So what we have in the Lean-Agile Prism is, if we look at the right face of the prism, what we have is constraints, quality, and value. This is known as the Agile Triangle. And what it tells us is that we have as constraints budget, features, and time. And we had to play with these constraints as necessary to be able to develop the value that the end user expects with the minimum level of quality that the end user expects. That's what the Agile Triangle tells us. In the case of the Lean-Agile Prism, what we do is we add innovation. And what we say here is that it is through innovation that we can more easily and more effectively achieve a really good level of quality that is going to more easily provide a much better value to the customer. And it goes actually beyond that, which is value to the customer and value to the enterprise. What is important to understand here is that value to the enterprise is subject to value to the customer. That means value to customers is more important. If we make the mistake of doing it the other way around and give preference to the value to the enterprise, then we may cut corners and do things that are going to make the value to the customer to suffer sooner or later. So that's something that is important to keep in mind. So again, the Lean-Agile Prism has to do with constraints, quality, value, and innovation. So we hope you enjoyed this, and we hope to see you again at a future video. Please come and visit us at www.valueinnova.com or email us at info@valueinnova.com. Thank you. Have a wonderful time.